PSA, y'all, if you are watching this video and you are a virgin, please, 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 please wait. It's not all what it's hyped up to be. Like, I wish I would have waited, honestly. So, and if you do in fact have to have sex, which is not, it's never a have to, but if you do feel as though you really want to have sex, please use condoms. Please use condoms. We're back with another video. So today we're gonna have a little story time, y'all. And yes, by the caption you can see it is my first time having sex. So let's just get on right into it. Y'all know when you got a bunch of friends, it's a group of friends that live around the same way, and y'all ride the bus together, and y'all just kind of develop a clique kind of situation. So that's what I had going on. We had, where I lived at was like a strip where, you know, at the top was a corner store, and everybody, we always just be outside chilling with everybody. So it would be, at the top would be bus stop one, all the way down, and my bus stop was luckily in front of my house, so I never really had to go far. But so boom, everybody who like parents don't mind if they had people over and stuff like that was at the top of the hill. So we would all go over there and hang out and chill. Boom. So boom, fast forward to the particular day in conversation. So what happened? We went to school like regular that morning. I don't even think I would talk to him like outside of what's up, or we all just hanging out together and it's just whatever conversation comes up. So this particular day, we went to school. We're at lunchtime, and we never flirted, y'all, like nothing. It was just weird. Like, this was an unplanned situation, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it was really random. So we was all hanging out, just enjoying lunch. It became towards the end of lunch, and we happened to just cross paths, just walk around the cafeteria. So I don't know what made him say this. I don't know, y'all. Maybe, I don't know. So he walks past me, and I think we like fake bumped each other, but it was like all games or whatever, because that was my man. We all hung out together at the school type situation. So he bumped me, and it was like, F you. So I was like, what? F you? And he responds to say, when? So little old me, I'm just like, what? And I'm like, what you say? He said, when? And I looked at him and I'm like, whenever. You got me fucked up. You got me fucked up. So he was like, okay, cool, after school then. And I'm like, okay. Stupid as hell. I don't know why I said okay. Being a young teen, we can be very stupid. So that was me. I was one of the young dumb teens. So boom. So, you know, everything regular. Of course I'm thinking about it, because I'm like, did we just plan to have sex? I never had sex before. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not gonna fake like I know what I'm doing. Like, okay. So boom, rest of the day goes by. Okay, so we get on our bus when everybody get to school. We go home or whatever, and it was still normal. Like, nothing was out of place, or like, it was just normal. So I go home. This day I actually just go home first. I drop off my book bag and all that stuff. I don't even think I carried a book bag. I'm lying. I had a purse. But I dropped all that stuff off, and then I went back outside. I'm walking up the street, y'all, like, I can't believe I'm about to do this. What am I doing? I'm about to go have some sex. And I didn't really even think I ever thought about it. Well, I guess I did, but it wasn't like, I need to have sex. I need to have sex. Let me go find a man to have sex with. Like, it was just, you know, normal teenage hormone kind of jump. I get to his house. Well, not even his house. I don't think it was. I think it was just another friend's house that we all just hung out with. And so we up there. Everybody already up there, because they had got off at that bus stop to go to the house and just chill. So I get in. We all sitting there watching TV. I was sitting on the couch, he was sitting on the couch, but it wasn't even like we were next to each other, y'all. Like, it was just so weird. It was the weirdest situation. But so boom, we was just chilling on the couch, so we had happened to catch eye contact. So he got up and walked up the steps. So I got up and walked up the steps. Like, okay, it's about to go down. So boom, we in there, he looking at me like I'm crazy. And y'all, when I seen his thing, I was like, what the hell did I just get myself into? Because like I said, it was never no prior anything. This was not premeditated. We never even looked, well, I never looked at him like that. So it was just like, whoa. I done messed up now. So boom, fast forward a little bit, we attempted, and it's not like I was busted wide open. It was hard. It was difficult to get in, and I was like, oh, this is it. I'm not, you know, I don't like pain too much, so I wasn't interested. I wasn't interested anymore. Once I felt pain, I was like, that's it. So we stopped there. And, you know, after trying a couple times, I was just like, no, I'm good. We can do this another day, but I don't want to do this anymore today. Like, I'm just not feeling it anymore. So we just went on back downstairs, and like nothing had happened. So we chilling for a little bit. La 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 la, everybody having fun. And of course everybody knew. I'm sure he told his brother. I'm sure he told other friends that we was hanging out with, like, oh yeah, me and Vanessa gonna have sex today. So of course when we came back down the steps, all eyes was on us. But little do they know, the deed wasn't done. And then I'm like, okay, well, it's time for me to go home, because even though this is something I do every day, not the sex, even though I hang out every day after school with my friends, just because in my mind I knew I just did something I wasn't supposed to do, I just felt like, okay, I'm out too long. I don't want my mother to question. You know, I felt wild. So I was like, let me get on back home. So I chilled and I ran my ass down back the street. So boom, my best friend at the time, y'all, she lived, like, we had like different courts. So she had lived the court in front of me. And I'm walking down the street not thinking anything of anything. I'm just like, of course I'm talking to myself like, okay, I really just tried to do that. I can't believe I really just attempted to have sex. I am walking down the street back home, and I had passed my best friend's court. So she must have been outside or something. I don't even know why I didn't go to my best friend's house and be like, bitch, guess what I just did? Because that's what we do for everything else. I guess I really was just like, I need to get home. I just need to get home. So the next day come, and I tell my best friend at school who I had sex with, and when I did it, and how the whole thing went down or whatever. And she was like, I knew it. And I'm like, what? How? Thinking he went running, you know, telling everybody that we went and had sex, or at least attempted to, because nothing went down, to be honest. And she was like, I saw you walking down the street back home yesterday, but the way you was walking, girl. And I was like, what you mean the way I was walking? So my man, it looked like you just got bust down. And I said, I was like, you lying. Like, what do you mean, how am I walking? And I can't even explain it to y'all, but the way she described it to me, it's like the stank booty walk. I was like walking, my legs was just wide open, and I'm just trying to walk with the booty wobble. And I'm like, oh, not the stank walk, like. And I can't lie, the little bit that he did do, it busted me. Cause I'm like, what the fuck? If this is what sex is, I don't want to do it again. Like, you're tripping. And I didn't do it again, y'all. I'm talking about, unfortunately, y'all, he has passed away. He just recently passed away, which is crazy. Because, I don't know, I guess nobody ever thinks that it would be them until it's you. And it kind of hits home, because it's like, we're still so young. And it wasn't like, oh, some person I just knew around the way or something. Like, we all hung out together. It was so crazy when I found out that he passed away. So rest in peace to him. They're so sorry for that to have happened. I know his siblings and everybody is tore up about this, and even our friends. Like, it still sits on my mind. It really broke my heart. So yes, much love to him and his family. So this is my part 2 of the story. this is when it really went down. So, a little backstory. This guy that I did actually lose my virginity to was like my middle school sweetheart. We thought we was so in love. We said we was gonna have our first kid, like not even first kids, but we were gonna have kids together. We were gonna be together forever. And up until my son was born, that was definitely our plan. Cause it was off and on, but we kept in touch over the last, what, 10, 11 plus, oh God, that's longer than that. It's been a long time, but we definitely kept in touch with each other over the years, and we really thought we was gonna, you know, keep up with what we had vowed to do with each other, but it didn't work out that way. Particular time, I was 18. Matter of fact, let me just state that I was 18 when I officially had sex afterwards, which I was 14 when I had sex initially. So yeah, so now we're at 18 years old, and I was kind of like, we happened to have just been on at this time, and he wanted me to come over or something, I don't know. He said he had something for me. I would go, when I did spend time with him, it would be off the like morning. So mind y'all, I'm on the bus. This is our bus days. So like I'm breaking my neck to get to him off the crack of dawn. Like the sun wasn't even up when I'm on the bus trying to get to him, just so we can spend all day together. And so yeah, so I finally get there, I see him, and we're just like, hi, we chilling, everything is everything. And you know, of course he tries to say like, oh, let's have sex or whatever, and I'm like, no, I'm not into that right now. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm good. So boom, we eventually was like chilling or whatever, went down in the basement and we just chilling. And of course he get to touching on me and stuff. Always gazing at him, y'all. It was so sickening. So when you're young and think you're so in love, y'all, you could do some crazy things. Like, you could do things that, me looking back now, I'm like, what the hell? Cause just stupid. And he was like, oh, I got something for you. So I'm ecstatic. I'm like, ooh, what you got for me? And y'all, so I don't think he was like a rapper or whatever. It was like real quick phase that he wanted to do music. And he had wrote me a song, and it was so sweet. Oh my gosh, I really wish I still had that song because it was so pretty. He did like a cover to, what is it? Pretty Wings, I think it was. And I was like, oh, for me? You sung this for me? And he knew what he was doing, y'all. When I say he sung that shit, he sung the shit out that song. He was performing his little song. And yeah, obviously by the title of the story, you could tell it went down. He did his thing. So yeah, he performed his little song for me. And then, okay, we went back to kissing and touching and stuff. And he was like, come upstairs with me. And I'm like, no, because I already knew. Like, in my mind, I was fucked up from the first attempt. So I was just like, I really don't, like, it has to, I don't know what I thought. I really wanted to do it where it meant something. But it's like, I mean, it meant something to me at the time. I was just scared, y'all. So, again, he asked me, come upstairs, come to my room. I'm like, fine, let's go. So we go upstairs, y'all, and it went down. It's like, okay. So with multiple attempts, it didn't work out as probably imagined. But when it did, and he had it going on too, y'all. Like, I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself? Like, if I was still having sex and then we had sex type of situation, it wouldn't have been that bad. But for me to be technically a virgin again, and now I'm having sex with somebody else who wasn't far off from the first one, I was just like, look, I'm either trying to rip my damn self apart, or I think I'm some kind of, I don't know, Ripley's Believe It or Not. Like, I was doing. So we attempted a couple times, and then finally it went down, and we did our thing. And yeah, so we laid there for a couple minutes while he tell me a bunch of bullshit lies, all in my ear and shit. At the time, oh my god, okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. Like a damn fool. So afterwards, what did we do? We went back downstairs and he was like, stay down here. After we was chilling for a little bit, he was like, all right, stay down here, I'll be right back, or I'm gonna call you when I want you to come upstairs. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's a little weird. Like, what are you doing upstairs that you don't want me to be up there, and then you're gonna call me when you're done, or when you want me to come upstairs? It was weird, but I was like, whatever. I sat down there reflecting about what we had just done. So I wasn't paying him no mind. So then eventually he calls me up the steps, y'all. So I go up the stairs, y'all. When I say we was so in love, I cannot stress that enough. But when I say I went up the stairs, he had cooked me breakfast, y'all, and it was so romantic. Even to this day, I would consider it romantic, because it was like, oh, this for me. But like, it was so romantic. So he had all the food just laid out on the table. He had both of us on each end of the table, looking at each other. We was drinking a Minute Maid fruit punch out the bottle. Y'all know the Minute Maid fruit punch out the bottle hit, not the carton, the bottle. So we had that, and we was drinking it out of wine glasses, y'all. He had candles lit, like, I don't know who the fuck I thought I was, but he was so cute. But I was like, oh my god, this is so romantic. And he was like, yeah, you know, I always gonna do this and that for you, you my boo, this and that. And I'm like, okay. Looking dumb, just being stupid. So we enjoyed breakfast, and then afterwards we went back and had sex again, y'all, because after I had sex with him and we like did it, you couldn't tell me nothing. We was having sex the rest of that day. Like, it was going down. We had sex for the rest of that damn day. Like, I was on demon time after that. Like, we was having sex all the time, all day long. Like, what are you doing? You want to have sex? Okay, let's do it. And we were doing it. It was crazy, but yeah. So we enjoyed the rest of our sex, and then, you know, I left. And yeah, it was like, I did it. I finally fucking did it. Well, so yeah, that was my 2-in-1 how I lost my virginity story. And I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And, you know, share with everybody you know, because who wouldn't want to see this beautiful little face? Anyway, if y'all like this hairband, it is from my boutique, official NOIR boutique. I'll leave the link in the description box below. And yeah, come shop with your girl, because I always got things going on. I also have a sale going on right now, so click that link, y'all, so y'all can shop until you drop. I will see y'all on another video. Thank you for watching.